If you're a PlayStation 4 owner, and if you haven't been into the stores lately, you probably haven't noticed that Dualshock 4 controllers are scarce right now. They're being harder and harder to find, and yes, you can take your chances of buying a refurb controller from either eBay or even your local GameStop. But if you want a brand new controller, you're going to have to pay DualShock 5 prices or higher. So what do? Well, that's something that I ventured out and tried to figure out myself, and I stumbled across this one product that is officially licensed by PlayStation, and that is the Nacon Controller. Now, it is a wired controller, so some of you that are used to wireless are probably already like, ew, wired, no. But for long late night gaming sessions, this controller is kind of awesome. But this controller also has some caveats, and it makes me sad for something that is a licensed PlayStation product, not a third-party controller, officially licensed PlayStation controller. This could have been a lot better of a product. Now, I've owned also the Hori Mini controller. I have a nephew and we used to buy those a lot for him, so I've tried those too, and they do work. But those Hori Mini controllers don't have analog sticks. So if you want something that's like your DualShock 4, analog sticks and all, but don't want to pay the increased price that's going on with DualShock 4 controllers, then this or refurb is probably your best bet. And let me go over the caveats with this so you can make a actual fair decision on what you want to do if you're trying to be a little bit more frugal with your gaming decisions. I could have suggested getting a DualShock 5 controller and an adapter, but that's not really frugal. It does solve the problem, but it's not frugal. So what is it about this Nacon controller that makes me sad? Well, it's the fact that when you plug this in to your PlayStation, even plugging this into your PlayStation, this controller does not power up your PlayStation. You still need your DualShock 4 to cut on the PlayStation, and then you can play off of this. That makes no sense to me. Why, as this being an official PlayStation product, cannot cut on your PlayStation? It makes no sense to me. So that's the main caveat with this controller. You still need one of these to use this, which makes no sense. But if you said, what do I like about this versus this? The feel, the wire, it's kind of like got this weird like PlayStation / hybrid Xbox feel to it. So this is really good for FPS shooters and whatnot. And it feels really good. I haven't really tried it in fighting games. If y'all know me, I play a lot of fighting games as well. Haven't really tried it for that, but like for long like FPS sessions, or if you're just sitting there playing Master Duel, this controller is awesome. Works fine, is great. I'm just annoyed that I still need this to run this. Now, originally I bought this because I have an old PS4 that's at my brother's house right now, where the Bluetooth is shot on it. And my answer to that problem was to get a wired controller that's always plugged in, don't have to worry about Bluetooth. So, in a way, I solved the problem. But you're still required this just to cut it on. But after you cut on the PlayStation, this controller is awesome. Like tactile feel, everything on this controller is awesome. Now the cool thing is the price of this controller is great for what's happening right now. If you run out and you get one of these right now, I'll have a link in the description. But a Nacon controller cost me what, 42 bucks? 46 as of me doing this video. I think I paid a little bit less for this. I got this right around the end of the New Year sale, so I think I got this for a straight 40 if I remember correctly. Actually, I can find out. Let's find out right now. Yeah, I got this for like a straight 40. So yeah, there you go. So this is an awesome thing if you're looking for a backup. I have to say it as a backup. It can't be your main controller, unfortunately. Well, it can if you keep a busted Dualshock. Like say you have an old Dualshock 4 controller that's not very good. I have a couple of them that it's just dead, but it still cuts on your PlayStation and all that, but you really just can't use it to game. Then yeah, grab you one of these, keep that controller to cut on your PlayStation, and you can game all day. But otherwise, if you still got some functional DualShock controllers, this is really a backup solution for those times that it's like, okay, you might have ran through one or two controllers and you're still having a long gaming session and you need to charge your controllers. Then whip this out and then you can finish out the fight. I know, I did that on purpose. Little Halo joke since they bought Bungie. But anyways, there is another problem with this that I have, and that's just me because I own this product. And that is the design of this controller. Since it is a wired controller and everything, you cannot, repeat, cannot use. Let me grab it. Where is it? It fell. Oh no. There it is. You cannot use the PlayStation 4 back buttons with this product. I mean, I can try, but how the controller is designed, if you look right here, get this more in the light. If you look right here, the grooves on here won't line up. Also, if I flip it to the front, it does not line in perfectly with the audio slot. So this literally is a backup controller. If you have the back buttons and you want to get your semi-pro feel with your DualShock 4 controller, unfortunately your best bet is to buy refurb if you're looking for a cheap controller, and hopefully you get 6 months out of that refurb, maybe a year, because I'm gonna be truthful, a lot of the refurbs that I bought over the years from GameStop or other places, they don't last that long. So I used to hit mono price. They used to do a sale every year, even though they didn't do one this year. Every Christmas, mono price would sell like a previous gen of the DualShock 4 controller for really, really cheap, and I would buy one. And that controller has lasted me for a while. So yeah, so there you have it. If you're noticing the DualShock 4 shortage, your best bet right now for the price, if you want something brand new, is this. But I can only recommend it for a backup solution. I cannot recommend this as your main controller. Alright guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit me a like, hit that notification bell, support your boy. Until next time, peace, love, stay gaming, my friends.